Welcome back to CountryLine TV. Paul Ogletree here with you in the studio, and we are here with Everette. Got a new EP coming out. A lot of things going on here in 2025. First off, thank you so much for being here.
Man, it's great to be here.
Yeah, man.
It's been a while.
I know. I was going to say, you've done some stuff with CountryLine in the UK, but now with the new EP coming out, kind of a new journey on your kind of solo career, everything going on. So it's good to have you back. We want to hear all about it.
Yeah. You got a couple weeks?
Yeah, I do. You know, I got nowhere to be until dinner time, so this is good. Let's do it.
I'm sorry, but I'm kind of admiring your mustache right now.
Thank you. Yeah.
I got a little thing going on, but I don't have anything quite as impressive.
Well, this is what I tell people every time, man. It's like having a pet. You got to feed it twice a day. So that's all it is. That's the secret right there.
Yeah. I guess I'm missing that part.
That's what it is. Malnourished. Yeah.
Yeah. But that's all I can grow, really. So I just let it go. Everywhere else is just kind of.
It's working, man.
Oh, good.
It's working.
Good. I'll tell my wife that. Cool.
Yes, please. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. So 2025, right? You got the EP coming out. You just got off a U.S. tour with Larry Fleet. So I want to hear about that. But I do want to talk about specifically this EP. This is what this kind of whole tour, this whole 2025 has been about. It's called Simple as That. And you're pretty proud of it for a very good reason, I would assume. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and the EP is already out. So it's a 4-song EP. Mm-hmm. It's something that was kind of a last minute, because Everette used to be me and Anthony are still cool. We still make a lot of music together. He just has a couple kids getting older and had to get off the road. But and so before the Larry Fleet tour, I wanted to record some music that represented Everette, just me, and got with my buddy Oscar Charles, who's an incredible producer here in Nashville, one of my great friends. I'd written a lot of songs with him in the past, but we never really sat down to record anything. But went in there, recorded this 4-song EP in a week, and I'm so proud of it because it was a situation where there are old songs on this EP and brand new songs on this EP, so it represents a widespread of time for me anyway. And but Oscar, we got in there and just tinkered around, man. Just had a great time, and I wanted this record to have a rawness about it. And so everything's live with a few overdubs and all that kind of stuff. But this EP represents kind of a new chapter for me. If you listen closely to the lyrics, most of the songs on there have some sort of stamp of this is what I want out of life. This is who I am. And songs like Simple as That. I actually wrote that with Anthony, my buddy Kanan Smith. And it's a simple song, man, about just in this business, people expect you and want you to be all these things. But all I want to do is play my songs and make enough money to keep my family alive and the lights on. And it's simple as that, right?
So you've been touring on the EP with Larry Fleet here in the U.S. and you're going to the UK. Any kind of tips, tricks you picked up on this first part that you're like, okay, now I'm ready for the full kind of international leg? Like, I was scared about this, or I didn't know how to do that, and now I'm ready.
Yeah. That's a good question, because what people might not realize is me and Anthony, who was in Everette, had been playing music together live for 17 years in different bands, and I did a solo artist thing for a while. And so this tour is my first tour without him, and it was a little scary, man. To be honest with you, I was a little intimidated, and but I got my buddy Zach White, who came out with me on this U.S. tour. And then on the UK, I'm actually borrowing Larry's guitar player, Xander Wyatt, who's incredible. And but the US tour was so much fun, and I just kind of let go and try to pay attention to my job as serving the audience as a support act. And it just turned out to be such a good time, and I got so close with Larry's crew and Larry himself. Me and Larry had known each other for a while and written songs together, but I just I'm so ready for this UK trip, just because I feel like I've cleaned all the cobwebs off and and the rust and all that stuff, and there's a lot of people over there that I just haven't been able to see in a while. A lot of fans and stuff that I became friends with, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Are there any venues in the UK that you had been to before and you're like, man, I can't wait to get back there? Or you're kind of thinking about the last time you played there, kind of nostalgic, and you're like, man, those are the places that I really am kind of circling that date on the tour.
I would say the Long Road Festival.
Okay.
Is a big one. That had a big impact on me. We played 2 shows at the Long Road last time, and one of them was the after party on Sunday, and it was one of my favorite shows that I've ever played. The
Really?
crowd there was incredible. Our buddies from the Cadillac 3 were headlining that night, and they came over to our show, and they got on stage with us. We did a big Tom Petty free falling off the cuff, like unplanned and everything. And I got a video on my phone of the crowd just singing it out loud. It was a spiritual experience for me. and so I'm doing that after party again this year.
Okay.
And so the bar is set high, so that anybody that's going to be there, so you have a challenge ahead of you to come ready to party. So,
Throwing down the gauntlet here. Down the gauntlet here. Yeah.
Yeah, but all the rest of the venues I think are brand new. That I haven't played any of the venues on this Larry Fleet Hard Work and Holy Water tour. We are playing in Glasgow, and I do remember playing, I think it was called the Oran Moor or something there. It was like an old church basement. Super cool. We headlined that place, and it was a fun time in Glasgow.
When you're out on tour, do you have a hype up song that you listen to? Maybe, if it's like you're trying to get back to the, like the high school baseball or the weight training days, like I got to put on Metallica and get psyched up for this. Is there something where you're like, all right, I got to listen to this song? Or maybe it's, you listen to something that's relaxing, so you're just calm before you go out on stage.
Yeah, I think the latter of those is kind of my thing. I think probably, I've been playing music for, I don't know, like 152 years or something like that. It's been a long time. And I think when I was younger, and I might have partaked a little more in the sauce, I probably wanted something a little more upbeat and pump me up. But these days, I'm like, I don't know. I'm just turned into such a hippie, I guess. I'm like backstage and just eyes closed, calm music, lighthearted music. Sometimes I go to the meditation app on Spotify, and just kind of get in that headspace of just, being okay and being calm, because I'm already naturally amped up.
Mm-hmm.
I know it might not sound like it with with my laid back demeanor here, but just internally, I'm already just a wiry fella. So I need all the help I can get to lower that energy a little bit. So
you listen to the ocean wave sounds on Spotify before you go out on stage.
Yeah. Just all vibing out, man.
Hey, if it works, it's not crazy if it works.
Yeah.
It's not crazy if it works.
Yeah, people probably think I'm really odd out on the road. I know Larry Screwed. They all probably think I'm odd because I do all the, like, I don't know if I've ever heard of like Wim Hof, like with his
the
breathing method and cold plunging and all that.
You do all that?
I do all that stuff.
Really?
Yeah, just to keep my head screwed on the right way. But like we were in Myrtle Beach with Larry Fleet, and it was like February or something, and I was jumping in the ocean and just getting my swim on. People were looking at me like I was insane. And, but that's all right, man. Everybody's got their thing to stay all right. And unfortunately, it takes a lot of things for me to stay upright. Yeah. But here I am, man.
But here you are, right? You're sitting, but you're standing upright, so it works out, right?
I'm upright.
It's kind of funny. You may be the only person ever in Myrtle Beach to wake up and do breathing exercises. So, I mean, in the history of Myrtle Beach, maybe, right? And I've been there, so I'm guilty of this as well.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm the oddball there. Yeah,
that's fine.
We played the House of Blues there, and the last time I was at that House of Blues, I was 17 years old with a high school girlfriend and her mother, and we watched Edwin McCain play at the House of Blues. And so that particular night, I off the cuff sang "I'll Be" by Edwin McCain, and that was another kind of spiritual experience. And it was, I don't know, the full circle moment was super cool there.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, to be back there and be like, at 17, I was trying to probably sneak drinks, and now I'm
Oh, I would
doing cold
definitely-
punches.
Yeah. I would definitely, yeah, exactly.
It's
Two different characters.
Kind of a 180 there. Yeah.
Look at me now, man.
Look at me now. Look how far I've come.
Look at me.
Yeah. And last question: where can people find you out there on the interwebs, all across all the socials? What are you doing out there these days on the internet?
We are Everette. If you
Okay.
type by that, that's website, social media, all the above, and it's simple. We are Everette, and again, got the UK. I always say UFK because I'm from Kentucky, and that's our basketball team.
Yeah.
UK. Anyway, UK dates, which are, I think it starts on the 20th in Glasgow, and then London, and then Long Road, Belfast, and Dublin.
Wow.
That ends on the 28th. And I have some days off there while on this tour, and I thought about like maybe even hopping out on the street somewhere or something and doing a little set just randomly out there. So
Little buskin' street corner.
I just want to do something weird, man. I want to who knows? I'm the king of good intentions, but that's on my brain anyway. So keep an eye out on my socials because you never know
There you
what
go.
might be happening randomly out there while I'm in the UK.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we'll do a family group Everette fans co-plunge or something.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah. Just in the what is it? The Thames. You know, just
Yeah,
jump on
just
in there.
kinda-
Can you do that? I don't know if you can do that, but such is life.
Maybe I'll get arrested again.
This time, what did you get arrested for? Well, I was drunk and I tried to fight somebody. This time, I was taking my health seriously overseas.
Yeah.
So,
Again, look at me now.
yeah, look at you now. Yeah, look at you now. All right, love it. So stream the EP now, right? Simple as that.
Simple
it is
as
out
that.
there. Stream it, do it, all the above, and then come see you here. If you CountryLine listeners and watchers in the UK, come see this. All right, this is going to be all over here in July. So check it out right now. So. On that note, Everett, thank you so much for being here with us.
Man, thank you so much for having me. It's
Yeah.
been a great time.
Absolutely.